Have you ever wondered what it feels like to experience a spiritual awakening? It's a term that's frequently tossed around in conversations about self-improvement and mindfulness, but what does it really mean? Today we'll be embarking on an enlightening journey to explore this profound concept. A spiritual awakening is not about embracing any particular religion or creed. It's far more universal and all-encompassing. Rather, it's an intimate, profound shift in consciousness. A delicate unraveling of the self where one starts to see beyond the surface level of reality. It's about waking up to the essence of who you truly are and realizing the deeper purpose of your existence. This awakening can often feel like a sudden revelation, a light bulb moment where you start to see things differently. It's as if you've been walking in a fog and suddenly it lifts, revealing a vibrant and exhilarating new world around you. But let's be clear. A spiritual awakening isn't a one-off event that you can tick off your to-do list. It's an ongoing journey of self-discovery and transformation, an inner pilgrimage where every step brings you closer to your true self. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing the divine in everything and everyone, and leading a life that reflects this awareness. The significance of a spiritual awakening in leading a fulfilling life cannot be overstated. It enables you to let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you and embrace a life that is in harmony with your highest self. It's about recognizing that you are not a drop in the ocean, but the entire ocean in a drop. In this journey of awakening, you'll find that certain things no longer resonate with you. You may find yourself shedding old habits, beliefs, and ways of being. We'll be diving into 7 things that spiritually awakened people quickly quit in the following scenes. If you're enjoying our content, please subscribe to our channel to show your support and help us continue to bring you these enlightening discussions. The first thing that spiritually awakened people quickly abandon is materialism. Let's take a moment to ponder this. What does it mean to abandon materialism? It's not about renouncing all physical possessions, donning a robe and retreating to a cave. Rather, it's a shift in values, a recalibration of what truly matters in life. As we embark on the path of spiritual awakening, a profound transformation takes place within us. Our focus shifts from the external to the internal, from the tangible to the intangible. The shiny allure of material possessions starts to pale in comparison to the radiant glow of inner peace and contentment. The pursuit of the latest gadgets, the most fashionable clothes, or the swankiest cars seems less enticing when compared to the pursuit of wisdom, love, and inner harmony. But why does this happen? Why do material possessions lose their appeal? Well, as we deepen our spiritual understanding, we realize that these things are ephemeral, transient. They can be lost, stolen, or destroyed. They age, depreciate, and eventually become obsolete. They can bring temporary happiness, yes, but they can't provide us with lasting joy or fulfillment. In contrast, the fruits of spiritual growth, peace, love, wisdom, fulfillment, are timeless and enduring. They're not dependent on external circumstances or possessions. They emanate from within us, from the core of our being. They're not subject to theft or decay, and they don't depreciate over time. Instead, they grow and flourish, enriching our lives in ways that material possessions never can. This isn't to say that we should shun all material possessions. They have their place and purpose. They can facilitate our journey through life, making it more comfortable and enjoyable. But they're not the be-all and end-all. They're not the source of true happiness or fulfillment. So, as we awaken spiritually, we start to see material possessions for what they truly are. Tools, not treasures. We learn to appreciate them, use them wisely, but not to cling to them or derive our sense of worth from them. We find joy not in acquiring more stuff, but in savoring simple, meaningful experiences. A beautiful sunrise, a heartfelt conversation, a good book, a moment of quiet reflection. Material possessions are temporary, but the joy derived from spiritual growth is everlasting. Next on the list, spiritually awakened individuals often let go of their ego. Let's delve into this fascinating concept. Often we regard our ego as our identity, our self-esteem, our self-importance. However, in the realm of spirituality, the ego is seen as a veil, a barrier that separates us from our true selves and from others. It's a construct of the mind, a narrative we tell ourselves about who we are, based on our past experiences, beliefs, and conditioning. The ego can create an illusion of separateness. This illusion can lead to conflict, suffering, and even war. We start seeing ourselves as separate entities, distinct from the rest of the universe. This perception of separateness can breed negativity, fear, and hostility, often leading to clashes with others who we perceive as different or threatening. However, spiritually awakened individuals understand that this separateness is just an illusion. They realize they're not separate from the world, but an integral part of it. They see that every action they take, every thought they have, affects the whole in some way. They understand the interconnectedness of all beings. This realization leads to the importance of embracing humility and compassion in the journey of spiritual awakening. Humility allows us to recognize that we are not the center of the universe, but rather a part of a vast, interconnected web of life. It allows us to let go of our need to control and dominate, to be right or to win. Compassion, on the other hand, is the natural outcome of this understanding of interconnectedness. When we truly understand that we are all connected, we naturally start caring for others as we would for ourselves. We realize that causing harm to another is causing harm to ourselves. Embracing humility and compassion is not about losing ourselves or becoming weak. Instead, it's about becoming more authentic, more in tune with our true nature, which is boundless, timeless, and inherently peaceful. When we let go of our ego, we open ourselves up to a world of compassion and unity. This is not an overnight transformation, but a journey, a process of self-discovery and growth. And it's a journey well worth embarking on. Another thing that spiritually awakened people often quit is negativity. Imagine negativity as a heavy backpack that you're carrying around all day, every day. It's filled with rocks of resentment, anger, and unforgiveness. You can't move freely, you can't climb higher, you can't enjoy the journey because you're too busy struggling under the weight of this backpack. That's what negativity does to your spirit. It weighs you down, preventing you from reaching your full spiritual potential. Negative thoughts and emotions act like a fog, obscuring our true spiritual nature. They make us doubt our abilities, cloud our judgment, and keep us stuck in a cycle of pessimism. But spiritually awakened people recognize this. They understand that negativity only serves to hinder their spiritual growth. Now imagine letting go of that heavy backpack. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Feel the freedom, the lightness, the joy. That's what positivity feels like. That's what spiritually awakened individuals strive for. Positivity is not about ignoring the negative or pretending everything is rosy. It's about choosing to focus on the good, the beautiful, the hopeful. It's about cultivating an attitude of gratitude, acknowledging the blessings that surround us, and realizing that even the challenges we face are opportunities for growth. Positivity is like the sun that breaks through the fog, revealing the path ahead. It's a powerful tool that can help us navigate through life's ups and downs, keeping us grounded, yet hopeful, realistic, yet optimistic. Cultivating positivity is a conscious choice, a daily practice. It's about choosing to see the good in others, looking for the silver lining in every situation, and expressing gratitude even for the smallest things. It's about replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations and surrounding ourselves with positive influences. Remember, our thoughts shape our reality. So if we want to experience spiritual growth, we need to let go of negativity and embrace positivity. It's like swapping that heavy backpack for a pair of wings. Negativity only holds us back, positivity propels us forward. Judgment is another thing that spiritually awakened individuals quickly abandon. Imagine a world where we are not bound by the shackles of judgment. A world where we are free to be ourselves without the fear of being judged. That's the world spiritually awakened individuals strive to create. They understand that judgment breeds negativity and prevents us from truly understanding others. When we judge, we are essentially forming an opinion or conclusion about someone or something based on our own preconceived notions, biases, or stereotypes. This not only clouds our perception, but also hinders our ability to connect with others on a deeper level. It's like putting on a pair of tinted glasses that distort our view of the world. We see what our judgment wants us to see, not what truly is. On the other hand, spiritually awakened individuals choose to see beyond these tinted glasses. They realize that every individual is unique with their own set of experiences, perspectives, and stories. They understand that to judge someone is to deny ourselves the opportunity to learn and grow from their experiences. So how does one abandon judgment? It starts with practicing acceptance and understanding. Acceptance doesn't necessarily mean agreeing with someone's actions or beliefs. It simply means acknowledging that they have a right to their own perspective, just as we have a right to ours. Understanding, on the other hand, requires empathy. It involves putting ourselves in the other person's shoes and trying to see the world from their perspective. The benefits of abandoning judgment are immense. It fosters a sense of peace and harmony within ourselves and in our relationships. It allows us to be more open-minded, compassionate, and empathetic. It helps us to break down barriers, build bridges, and form meaningful connections. It encourages us to celebrate diversity and appreciate the uniqueness of each individual. And most importantly, it sets us free from the chains of negativity, resentment, and fear. When we abandon judgment, we embrace understanding. This understanding paves the way for love, compassion, and unity. It's a step towards a more peaceful, harmonious world. A world where everyone is accepted and valued for who they truly are. And that's the world spiritually awakened individuals envision and strive to create. Fear is another thing that spiritually awakened individuals often let go of. Imagine a bird trapped in a cage, its wings fluttering against the bars, its heart yearning for the sky. That's what fear does to us. It encloses us in an invisible cage, limiting our experiences, stifling our growth, and keeping us from reaching our true potential. Fear, you see, is a formidable obstacle on the path of spiritual awakening. Our fears, whether they are of failure, rejection, or the unknown, often hold us back from pursuing our dreams, from trying new things, from venturing into the unknown. They keep us tethered to the comfortable and the familiar, preventing us from exploring the vast expanses of life and spirit. Fear, in essence, keeps us small, keeps us confined, keeps us from truly living. But spiritually awakened individuals understand that fear is but an illusion, a figment of our imagination, a shadow cast by our doubts and insecurities. They recognize that to grow, to evolve, to awaken, one must step out of the shadows of fear and step into the light of courage and faith. Embracing courage doesn't mean that we become fearless, that we never feel scared or anxious. No, courage means that we acknowledge our fears, we feel them fully, and then we choose to move forward anyway. We choose to spread our wings, to take flight, to soar towards the heavens of our dreams and aspirations. Faith, on the other hand, is the belief in the benevolence of the universe, in the inherent goodness of life, in the magic of serendipity. Faith is trusting that even if we fall, even if we stumble, the universe will catch us, will guide us, will help us rise again. So, let us let go of fear. Let us embrace courage and faith. Let us break free from the cage. Let us spread our wings. Let us soar. For as we do, we awaken, we grow, we evolve. We become more than what we were. We become what we're meant to be. Fear keeps us stuck. Courage sets us free. Unhealthy habits are another thing that spiritually awakened individuals often quit. In our journey through life, we often pick up habits that aren't quite beneficial for us. It's like sticking stones in our pockets as we ascend a mountain. They weigh us down, making our climb harder and more strenuous. Unhealthy habits are just like these stones. They affect our physical well-being, yes, but they also have a profound impact on our spiritual wellness. Imagine your body as a vessel for your spirit. If this vessel is not maintained, if it's filled with toxins and unhealthy substances, it becomes less capable of channeling spiritual energy. It's akin to trying to fill a cracked pot with water. You'll find that the water seeps out, leaving the pot empty. Similarly, when our bodies are not at their best, our spiritual receptiveness is compromised. Now consider the habits we've formed mentally. Are we prone to negative self-talk? Do we often stress over things beyond our control? These are unhealthy mental habits, and they're just as damaging, if not more so, than physical ones. They cloud our minds, creating a fog that obscures our spiritual path. Cultivating healthy habits, on the other hand, is like clearing this fog. It's about nurturing our bodies with good food, exercise, and rest. It's about fostering a positive mindset, one that's focused on growth and gratitude. It's about making time for meditation, for stillness, for connecting with our inner selves. The path to spiritual awakening is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's a long, winding journey that requires patience and perseverance. And along this journey, it's essential that we shed the weight of our unhealthy habits. It's only when we let go of these burdens that we can truly move forward. So let's make a conscious effort to examine our habits. Let's identify the ones that hold us back and replace them with those that propel us forward. Because ultimately, our habits shape our journey. They shape our spiritual awakening. Unhealthy habits hold us back. Healthy habits propel us forward. To summarize, spiritually awakened individuals often abandon materialism, let go of their ego and fear, quit negativity, judgment, and unhealthy habits. This journey of spiritual awakening is not a walk in the park. It takes courage, perseverance, and a lot of introspection. But the benefits are manifold and deeply transformative. Let's take a moment to recap what spiritually awakened individuals tend to quit. First off, they abandon materialism, recognizing that the pursuit of physical possessions often leads to a never-ending cycle of want. They understand that true happiness and fulfillment lie not in what they have, but in who they are and the relationships they build. Next, they let go of their ego, that part of the self that is tied to identity and self-importance. The ego creates a barrier between us and others, fostering a sense of separation and conflict. By letting go of the ego, spiritually awakened individuals cultivate compassion, understanding, and unity with others. Fear, too, is something they learn to let go of. Fear is a powerful emotion that can keep us stuck, preventing us from realizing our potential. Spiritually awakened individuals understand that fear is often based on illusion, and they learn to face it, thereby opening the door to growth and transformation. Negativity is another habit that they quit. Focusing on the negative aspects of life can drain our energy and cloud our perspective. Instead, they choose to focus on the positive, on possibilities, and on gratitude. This shift in focus can dramatically improve our outlook on life and our overall well-being. Furthermore, they abandon judgment. Judging others is a reflection of our insecurities and fears. By letting go of judgment, they cultivate acceptance and understanding, strengthening their connections with others. Lastly, they quit unhealthy habits. These can range from physical habits like poor diet and lack of exercise to mental and emotional habits like stress and negative self-talk. By taking care of their physical, mental, and emotional health, they create a solid foundation for their spiritual growth. These changes, while challenging, contribute significantly to spiritual growth and a fulfilling life. They help us to connect more deeply with ourselves and others, to live more authentically, and to experience a greater sense of peace and contentment. We invite you to reflect on these points. Do they resonate with your own experiences? Are there areas in your life where you could make similar changes? Spiritual awakening is not a one-size-fits-all journey, but these common themes can provide valuable insights and guidance. Remember, spiritual awakening is a journey, not a destination. Each step brings us closer to our true selves and a more fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us in this discussion, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.